And hello, everybody. Hopefully, I've got the kinks worked out and we're recording this time around, at least as far as the microphone goes. Welcome to our first stream here for Rocket League. And I'll be fixing that scoreboard here. Bit of a run around today, but we will get there. And today we've got Iowa Central Titans versus Harrisburg Area Community College. Be joining the lineup here momentarily. There we go. All right, today we are going to be watching Team 1, so it's going to be a little bit different than most years. We do have two teams going, so it's going to be kind of a back and forth per week here, but yeah. As you see, getting started off here, we've got Harrisburg grabbing that first score. I'm going to lower probably that score just a smidge for you guys. All right. Got the ball over here on Iowa Central side. It's kind of been in their corner for a lot of this match here. Almost looks like we're watching this in slow-mo. It's kind of crazy. All right. Harrisburg is managing to keep control of that ball on Iowa Central side despite their best efforts to defend here and just get it back into their control. It looks like we are going to see that ball kind of switch over. We've got Shiro grabbing that ball up into the corner, and it looks like, unfortunately, is going to end up in Dors's hand there, who is going to score. That's going to be 2-0 here in favor for Harrisburg at the moment. All right, ball ends up on Iowa Central side. Shiro is going to go ahead and pop it on over to Harrisburg side. Harrisburg passing it right back on over there. Commander Lucas going for the defender. Unfortunately, does not grab it. Lupa is going to pop that score into the goal there. 3-0 for Iowa Central at 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Pretty rough start to the game, but there is plenty of time for them to come back with this. Only a minute 15's passed, so they've got plenty of time. 3 goals is a lot to get in one match, though, here, especially with the struggle that they seem to already be having with this team. All right, and it looks like Shiro's going to grab control of that ball there. Lucas bumping the defense. Unfortunately, the ball's not quite going to make it to the goal. Hits the backboard instead. Got Toast Boy here trying to keep that ball controlled, but it just ends up getting back into Harrisburg's hand. We're seeing some saves here from Shiro, keeping Iowa Central from getting scored on again, but Harrisburg is not letting up. They just keep the aggression going. But finally, it looks like Iowa Central manages to clear it back over, if not for a moment, though, here. We've got Toast Boy going up for the save, and he does get that off. Superior is going to be passing it to mid, which Dors is going to pick up, and unfortunately, Iowa Central misses the defend on there. It's a little bit of a tough one there, being so high up into the center of that goal there. But we can see here it slips right past Toast Boy. That's going to be 4-0 for Harrisburg Area CC. Giro.exe on the kickoff. And it looks like it is going to end up on Harrisburg's side. Lupa ever ready to take control, though. Commander Luke is going to have to take some aerial, take to the air to go ahead and take control of that, get it back over. It doesn't look like they're keeping control of it for very long, though. Harrisburg's very good at the defense here. Clearing it seems to be relatively easy. Iowa Central is struggling to kind of get it past that defense. All right, we've got Lupa taking that ball over to Iowa Central's goal, but it looks like Toast Boy did manage to disrupt it a little bit there. Lucas trying to clear the ball out. Doesn't quite get the power he's looking for there. And Harrisburg is going to stop it at the halfway and bring it back over to Shiro. Clears it away from the goal. Doris is going to pick it up off the backboard there. Gets the pass and right back into him. He manages to pinch it off of his car instead of hitting that backboard. Manages to slip it right on in there. That was quite a shot there. What an angle that was. It's going to be 5-0 for Harrisburg Area Community College, and we've yet to see anything from Iowa Central. Still pretty early, and we are round 1, so hopefully we see them getting warmed up a little bit more here, but they seem to be lacking this time around. Maynard Lucas is going to take that ball out of the corner there, taking it over to the half court. Toast is ready, and it's got kind of an open goal there, but Doris manages to catch up before he can get to the ball, and that's going to be cleared over back to Iowa Central side. We've got 3 in the goal here. Lucas is going to own goal, though. What a fumble that was. Unfortunate, indeed. It's going to be 6-0 here. Iowa Central is going to be struggling to really do much of a comeback here with minute 46 on the clock to get 7 goals without getting scored on. When you've been scored on 6 times like that, that's a little bit of an ask. Of course, nothing is nearly impossible. But yeah, this is anticipated prediction here is going to be round 1 going to Harrisburg, which I think is a pretty safe prediction at this point. Soup is going to grab control of this ball here, taking it up to Shiro. Shiro is going to bounce it away, though. They're off to the corner. Lucas going for the clear. Gets it right back into Harrisburg. Every time Iowa Central clears the ball, it just seems to pass right on to Harrisburg. They need to focus a little bit more on their passing here rather than just full clearing every single time, it looks like. But that's just my 2 cents from someone who barely plays this game, so... Toast Boy, what a save that was. That was actually a pretty good save there from Toast Boy. Manages to prevent that 7th goal from Harrisburg here. Soup passing it off the top to Doris. Doesn't manage to pinch it in quite, though. Lupa taking it up the wall. Looks like he managed to drop it. Unfortunately, Iowa Central does not catch it in time, though, to get the clear. Gashiro taking it down mid. Lupa taking it to steal away from him. And taking it ever so slowly up to the backboard, trying to pass to his teammates, it looks like. Iowa Central does clear the pass, though. Giro dribbling the ball down, tries to get it past Soup here. Soup manages to get it disrupted just enough, and Doris is going to pick it up here. Lupa getting that ball middle. Unfortunately, Doris was ready to receive that pass, but Iowa Central managed to stop that one in its track. They're focusing a bit more on defense. We're seeing Iowa Central kind of step their game up a little bit here. And we've got 3 seconds here on the clock. The 6-0. Not really much to be done here, but let it touch. But Soup and Doris here trying to keep that ball up into the air as much as they can. They're going to keep this game alive, but it is going to touch here. That is going to be the first round. We will be right back as we set this next round up. All right, and we are back here for round 2, and we've got a lead here for Harrisburg. It looks like they are kind of running the game at the moment. Iowa Central is going to have to do a little bit of heavy lifting here to go ahead and catch this game up. And it looks like they've taken control of this ball pretty quickly here. Got Toast Boy getting that ball cleared away from the goal there, making that shot a little more difficult for them. And Lucas is going to be trying to take control of it up the wall there. Unfortunately, he gets scooped away from him. We're seeing Iowa Central try to clear it, but it looks like they're slowly losing control of it. Toast Boy keeping up on top of it, though. Looks like they are keeping up on rotations, which is going to be what they're going to have to do here to win this defense and get that ball cleared over to their side. Commander Lucas getting that ball to center, goes for it, and looks like he goes for the 50 there. Lupa goes for car over ball there, and manages to get that cleared back. But it looks like Iowa Central takes control of it relatively quickly again. Shearer's going to pop the shot there down mid. Lupa, making it look relatively easy here, is going to go ahead and save that ball, bringing it back over to Iowa Central side. Toast Boy winning the 50-50 there, gets the ball to Shiro. And looks like they are going to kind of hold that ball on Iowa Central side regardless, though, as Shiro loses the next 50. All right, Rye Bread trying to grab that ball off of Shiro. Lucas comes in and takes control. They've got that ball on Harrisburg's side right where they want it, but it looks like they're going to be making some passes here to each other and get it past Iowa Central. Shiro, though, going a little bit aggressive on it, goes ahead and takes a chance, goes for it, and gets it cleared out. Looks like Iowa Central's taking control of the ball once again. Oh, and that ball just barely hitting that goalpost there. Unfortunately, not going to go in for Iowa Central there. Got about 3 minutes on the clock yet, and it's just been a lot of back and forth here of taking control of the ball, but we're seeing a much stronger game from Iowa Central this time around. Though I spoke perhaps a little bit too soon, as Soup comes in with the clutch goal here, giving them the lead. Now, all they really have to do is play defense. They could just hold the ball, hold control of the ball the entire game, and that's going to be a win for them. 2 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock. Iowa Central, it is your move. Lucas goes up and doesn't quite get the ball where he wants there on the kickoff, but it's okay. It's on Iowa Central side here. Shiro going up the wall for the ball there. Does not quite get the control he wants on it, though. Harrisburg is putting on the harass. Toast is going to pass to Lucas. Tries to get it past Soup. Unfortunately, misses the angle he's looking for there. Soup is going to take it over to Iowa Central side. We got Rye Bread in the air for it now. Lupa to follow that pass. Drops down to Rye Bread. Soup goes in. Oh, and it does not go into that goal there. Lupa getting the ball out of that corner there. Lucas pinching it away, though, just last second there. What a save that was from Lucas. Red props the ball off of the Toast Boys car there. Soup coming in for control, but gets demoed. And Shiro trying to get that ball past Rybread there. Lupa there to pick up the fumble. Toast Boy getting it off of Lupa. Here's the ball over to Harrisburg's side. And they are going to be popping the ball over to the goal there. We've got Soup coming in for the backboard pass. Unfortunately, doesn't. He's a little bit too high on it. But we got Rye Bread here with the clutch, popping in that ball, getting the second score for Harrisburg. Was quite the goal there. Iowa Central has upped their ante on the defense, but unfortunately at the cost of their offense. They are just not able to get the ball cleared, and when they do get the ball cleared, they can't really move fast enough to take advantage of it. These 50s that they're losing is where they're really struggling. Harrisburg has just shown that they have a lot more control over the ball, so when they get up to these 50s, they know exactly where to hit the ball, exactly the angle to take to get one of their teammates to get the pass on it. That is extremely coordinated. You're going to see Shiro take control of this ball up into the air here, and just as I'm talking about before, Soup taking it from above, manages to scoop it right away from Shiro. The ball is just being juggled. Looks like Harrisburg is just maintaining control here. It does not appear to be much of scoring going on. They're just trying to keep the ball away. We've got a backboard pass here and a demo, making it tough. That could have been a pretty big play there for Harrisburg, but it does not look like they took advantage of it. They chose to rotate back and defend a little bit, give Iowa Central a little bit of that leash. All right, and we've got 12 seconds left on the clock here. Iowa Central struggling to get control of that ball. 2 goals is a tall order here. I've seen more impossible odds, but just as, again, man, it's that commentator's curse, I'm telling you. Every time you say something, but we're seeing that 3rd goal from Harrisburg area, and that's pretty much going to seal the fate here, unless we can get 3 kickoff goals in a row from Iowa Central, but I don't think there's even enough time for that. We'll have to see. Just getting the ball up into the corner here. 1 second on the clock, and Iowa Central get 1 goal in today, and it does not look like it. The ball is cleared out, touches the ground, and we'll be right back as we set up for the round. All right, coming back into it here, we've got a little bit of a cleanup on the scoreboard here for you. But we are into round 3 here. We've got Harrisburg with 2, Iowa Central and 0, and yeah, we are going to have to see if Iowa Central can get some of that ground back here. They've given a lot up to Harrisburg, and it looks like they're playing quite aggressive here, keeping it over on Harrisburg's side. And we've got Toast Boy going for the goal there. Clean shot as it was. Lupa was ready on the defense, and he steals that away. Brings it over to half court. Shiro going for that 50. Pops the ball up into the air. Soup is ready to pick it back up, though. And we're seeing a little bit of a juggle here in the half court as the teams fight for control. Rye Bread popping it up into the air, trying to get past Shiro, but Shiro being patient, getting it past him, winning a 50 here with Lupa, but Soup is ready to recover. No rotation from Iowa Central here. Toast doing his best here to be the immovable rock that does not allow that ball to pass him into the goal. And he is successful here, but Harrisburg is not done yet as they continue to put the pressure onto this goal here. Lupa passes off the wall here. Rybread ready to go for it, but Lupa poops it away, it looks like. But Iowa Central did look prepared for that defend there, so maybe they just needed to rotate it around. But Iowa Central is going to take the opportunity here and clear it over to Harrisburg's side. Lucas not quite getting the angle he wants on that goal there. Manages to slip it over to the other corner there, giving it back to Harrisburg, and Harrisburg is going to take it over. Toast Boy getting a double defend here. Ball is popping up into the air. Lupa is going in for the aerial. Shiro is going to go ahead and pop it away, though, but Harrisburg is just ready to pick it up. Lucas is going to bring the ball over, and we've got Lupa popping up the wall to grab it away. Getting it back over. It looks like it is up to Toast to defend this ball. He is going to pop it away into that corner just in time for his team to rotate in. It looks like Ryebright's going to deflect the ball towards goal. Toast and Commander Lucas working together here to get that ball back over to Harrisburg's side. Lupa's got it up in the air, though. He's passing it over to Soup. The ball is headed toward the goal, and Toast is up into the air to catch it. Lucas deflecting it back over towards the center there, and Harrisburg is ready to get it back and put that pressure on. We're seeing that goal. Seeing the Ryebright go for that goal, but Toast Boy scooping it away from him, brings it back on over. Ball is back in Harrisburg's hands and on Iowa Central side. Lucas is ready to defend. He comes in, goes aggressive for it as Toast rotates to be last man. Luckily that shot missed. It went wide. Got Soup passing that ball back a bit here. Toast Boy seeing a 3-person challenge here is going to rotate back and let Shiro take control here. Shiro dribbles the ball up and into the goal. We're seeing Iowa Central's first goal of the night from Shiro.exe. With 2 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock and them in the lead, we could see this be a turning point for Iowa Central tonight. And we're seeing that ball on Harrisburg side of the court this time. Toastboy going in for the deflect, but it's not fast enough. Lupa manages to get it away here. They're popping it back to Iowa Central side. Shiro is going to be playing aggressive on that ball. He is not wanting them to keep control of it on his side. Not today. Commander Lucas tries to challenge that in the air. It looks like he does not quite get it there. It's going towards Toast. Soup is going to rebound it here. Rye Bread's popping it up off the backboard. Tries to get the shot in, but looks like Iowa Central was in there ready to block it. They clear it back over to Harrisburg. Lupa's going to pick it up and bring it over. Shiro going for the challenge there. Scoops it away from Lupa. Toastboy pops it off the wall to get around Harrisburg here. Soup goes in to try and take it away from him, but Toast is opting to get it centered here. Soup missing the receive there. That luckily Rye Bread picks it up. Shiro is going to catch it though. Tries to get it back into the corner. Opts to pass it back. It looks like Toast goes for it. Does not quite get to it. Commander Lucas is scrambling to get to that point there for the defend before they can get an open net. And it looks like he was successful there to hold that ball there. We've got Iowa Central. We've got 2 here rotated for defense. Lupa is going for the shot. And a ball does manage to get saved there. And Shiro is going to be trying to take it out of this corner. Soup scoops it on over to that backboard pass. Doesn't look like he's going to make it in today. Toast gets it past him, but Rye Bread picks it back up. He's got an open net, but no one to pass to, it looks like. Shiro is going to be able to rotate in for defense there before Soup can get to the pass. And with 30 seconds left on the clock here, as the announcer stated, Iowa Central still in the lead. We are seeing some hope here. Iowa Central goes and aggressively pushes it into Harrisburg side, trying to keep it away. Uh-oh, we're seeing a little bit of a demo here. This could be game-changing. Soup gets it into the corner. Pops it back out to Rye Bread. Rye Bread pops it up into the air. Is Iowa Central ready to receive it? It is up to Toast. Toast clears the ball away from Lupa and goes for the challenge there. A little bit of a fake there, too, throwing off Soup's trajectory a little bit. Went high for it, expecting it to get past to him. Lupa's going to try and keep that ball in the air, hoping for a last-second score here, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get that pinch. Iowa Central getting their first game in today. 1 and 2. We saw a totally different team out there. Going to go ahead and take a quick break here as we transition into the next round. All right, and we are back here once again. We are seeing Iowa Central 1 and Harrisburg 2. 5 minutes on the clock here as we start the round. And we've got a little bit of a back and forth here, but Lucas has got it cleared over to Harrisburg's side. Shiro's going to follow up when they clear it back to the center. Got really good rotations here from Iowa Central. They look like they are ready to receive this defense here. That ball is going to slowly roll in, though. Nobody rotated back around when Coley went for the aerial. That is going to be a almost slow burn demise here. Scoop simultaneously deflects that ball and boops away defense. Man, what a goal to start us off with. And Iowa Central fumbling that rotation really cost them that first point there, which is just so strong to have. They're going to be playing they really have to play defense and offense now, and now you've got advantage on Harrisburg's side. All they really have to do is defend. Now, granted, being so early in the match, that is going to be a long defense, so there's bound to be some kind of a blunder here at some point. Maybe Iowa Central will find their window, but we will have to watch here. And we've got that ball moving back over to Iowa Central side, and Harrisburg is trying to maintain control of it. Goes in for that shot there. It looks like Lucas is going to be able to block him out. Shiro going to wall that out. Lucas catching the ball as well. We've got some pretty good defense maneuvers from Iowa Central. Lupa clearing 2 cards and the ball. Gets it over to the open net as we see a fumble on an air roll there. Finish the air roll around the ball here. We'll see here on this shot. As Lupa brings it in. Shiro unfortunately rolling around it instead of into it. And that's going to be 2 scores here off of a pretty terrible fumble there. From twice now from Iowa Central. They've kind of just quite literally dropped the ball. All right, and we've got Harrisburg getting this ball over to the net. And once again, Iowa Central just not ready on that defense. It's like they gave it their all last round, and now they are suffering the consequences. They're all kind of taking a nap, it looks like, today here. Toastboy not ready on that defense, unfortunately. Okay, it looks like Shiro does the last touch method here on the kickoff. Toastboy going for the goal, but unfortunately does get saved by Harrisburg. Shiro's going to clear that ball center. Soup is ready to catch it. And it looks like Harrisburg trying to get back control of it again. Lucas going into the air for it, hits it off the ceiling. Lupa is going to go ahead and clear it away, catches it, gets it to Rybread, who is going to get it up into the air. Soup catches it in the air. Rybread trying to go for the deflect there, hits it back into the wall instead. Unfortunately, does not get the deflect angle he's looking for. Shiro going to go for the dribble, pops it up into the air to win that 50. Toastboy coming in for that rebound. Unfortunately, Rybread does receive it there. Toastboy gets Rybread off that ball, though. Soup trying to pick it back up, and Toastboy once again clearing it off. Soup just playing super aggressive against these cards here. TV is gonna be popping it up towards that goal there. Unfortunately, it's gonna hit the wall. Lucas trying to go in for that pass, not quite gonna get it. We've got almost a rule 1 to save the ball in the middle here, as there's a little bit of a struggle to get control, but that ball is gonna end up on center there. Harrisburg is gonna grab it from it, pass it straight on down. Shiro deflects it away. Great deflect. That could have been a very bad situation to be in there. And it looks like Shiro is going to have to go ahead and grab that ball once again here. Toast coming up to take it away. Ends up back in Harrisburg's hand there. Lupa pass to Soup. Rybread catches it. Tries to get it in, but Iowa Central is not making it easy for them to get that 4th goal. Minute and 51 seconds here on the clock. 3-0 in favor of Harrisburg. Iowa Central fumbling that ball 3 times is very unfortunate. And it looks like Rybread off that backboard pass there gets it into the goal for the 4th time. 4-0. Iowa Central is down by 1 round here. And I believe these are best of 5 series. So, although they do have this match set up for a best of 7, as you can see in that scoreboard there, this is a best of 5 series. All right, and so far no one's gained clear control of this game, but Iowa Central, I take that back. Iowa Central grabs control of it and force feeds it into that goal, one after another. Someone's got to hit it in right. We're 4-1. Iowa Central not going down with another donut on that scoreboard. They are determined to get that goal here. We've got a minute and 15 seconds to make up those 3 goals that they are behind. We'll have to see if that's something they can pull off or not. It'll be really crazy if they can. They'll have to play out of their brains. Ball ends up on Iowa Central side. No one taking control of that for way too long. That's a lot of time on the clock that is ticking down, and Harrisburg is not exactly in a rush here today, as they are already 3 goals ahead, and they just really need to stall, and they've got the win for this round. Commander Lucas going to grab control of that ball, gets it off to that corner. Can he get it past? No, he cannot get it past. Soup comes in and grabs the fumble on the pass. Toast is going to go ahead and take it up into the air, though, but Lupa, ever so ready to hit those aerials, gets it up and away. Rybread's going to try and get it into a passable position here, but Commander Lucas is going to stop that in its track. Got Shiro rotating back for defense, it looks like. Ball is on Iowa Central side. Rybread hits it off that corner, gets it over to Soup, who misses the aerial. What a fumble. Lupa is ready to pick it up, but it doesn't quite have the power he needs. Fortunately, they do get it away from Toast here. We've got 5 seconds on the clock. They're pretty much just going to be playing some monkey in the middle here, keeping that ball away from Iowa Central. But Lucas is going to clear it. Surprisingly, Lupa picks it back up. Here's going into the air. And that's going to be game. 3-1. That is going to be going to Harrisburg today. Iowa Central did play really well here at the in that one round that they did manage to take at the third round there, but unfortunately it just was not enough, and the fumbles in that fourth round just sealed the deal. So that is going to be all from us today, folks. As I stated, it is a best of 5 tournament here, so we're going to go ahead and end the stream here now. But if you're watching this later, or if you're watching it now, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.